Hi, welcome to the Tryforce podcast, where we talk about video games, we talk about movies, anime now, apparently.
Yeah, we're fucking multimedia at this point.
That alone is going to get us copyright.
Watch the show.
No.
It's the Tryforce.
I just, as much as I love him to death, what the fuck kind of name is Trunks? You know what I mean?
It fits. It fits the long-standing Briefs family tradition.
I understand that, but who's the fucker? Who was the one Briefs? Who was the granddaddy Briefs that was just like, you know what? All of my children will be named after undergarments because our last name is also undergarments.
Yeah, it happened like that. It was really they passed down. It was hereditary.
Like they're definitely going to run out eventually because they continued it.
Sure.
They definitely continued it.
Bulma continued it.
Bulma did continue it, but they're going to run out eventually. So eventually in Dragon Ball Z history, we are going to have a Briefs. By process of elimination, we have to have a Briefs.
Based on the internet, someone has to have made a Briefs OC on DeviantArt somewhere. If you've made Briefs, please reach out to us. We will put your art on our social media for free.
We'll do it for free, but we'll only do it for a limited time, so we'll only have Briefs on the page briefly.
Fuck. All right, I'm Zach.
I'm Colton. I'm Briefs.
It's Briefs and Y-Strap in the morning.
Y-Strap? Like just the old suspenders.
Yeah, exactly right. You were talking about Granddaddy Briefs. I figured you named his child Bloomers.
Oh my god.
Christ. Okay, episode 120. It's Dragon Ball Z Season 4 continuing. All right, so last time we met a mysterious youth named Trunks. Who is named after underwear.
Yeah, man. I mean...
Or swimming trunks or,
Yeah, I mean...
Any various pants.
I don't think trunks are underwear.
Oh,
They might be. Maybe like boxer briefs?
No, I feel like boxer and
I'm just
boxer brief. He's a prize fighter. Hey, I know you didn't expect this podcast to be 15 minutes of us laughing about underwear, but I promise if you make it through, we will start recapping Chuck policy.
We're getting there.
Just give us a second.
Wow. Okay. So,
because I feel like I feel like a good name for one of their kids would be jeans.
Yeah.
But that feels like too much outerwear for them.
Yeah, but then they spring off into a whole new subsection of jorts.
Jorts briefs. Stop. All right. Okay.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay. So Trunks, yeah, he's a big man. He came through, turned Super Saiyan, which we thought Goku, the supreme being.
We
of the
thought
universe,
that the
was
legend
the only
was,
one that could do, right?
Yeah, the legend was that there was only one every 1,000 years, and Goku did it. And they're like, holy shit, that's him. And then Trunks comes along and goes, no, I can do it too, boy.
Hey man,
so,
how you doing?
And then proceeded to devalue the Super Saiyan for the rest of the series, honestly. So
that's true. All right, so episode 120, right? English air date September 6, 2000.
Oh, before we start this,
no,
I would. Oh, I'm doing a.
Sorry,
I'm
go
doing
on.
I'm doing a sentimental thing.
Oh, right, yes.
So I first of all, happy Thanksgiving because this is airing on Thanksgiving.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
So
I'm thankful for our DB's evening.
Oh my god, I am so thankful for our DB's evenings, and I'm thankful for this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
This has been one of the best things in my life. I'm so happy that we're doing this. I'm so happy that everyone's loving it.
The people are happy. That's what's important. And
we got
thankful
fans,
for y'all.
dude.
We're thankful for y'all. Yeah.
I never thought I'd get here.
Yeah.
We have one fan that's super interactive, and that's honestly all I give a shit about.
Yep.
Like,
And we've got requests.
We do.
It's a whole different thing for us now.
so cool, man.
But unfortunately, turning the tide back to more somber things.
Yeah, we lost the voice actor for Goku, Kirby Morrow. He was the Ocean Dub voice actor for Goku in episodes 147 all the way to 273, which is season 5 all the way to the end of the Boo Saga in our legendary Ocean Dub.
Yeah.
Which is, holy shit, man.
I mean, that's an incredible tenure as a cult anime figure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, by that time, we didn't really know who Goku was. A lot of us didn't know because a lot of us didn't watch the Ocean Dub past the Frieza Saga, because by that time, Funimation was dubbing it, and that was the one that was put onto Toonami, and that's the one that we were raised on. But for those of you who were still rocking the Ocean Dub, even past that, who were always watching it past the Funimation times, you know Kirby Morrow as Goku. And that's just fucking crazy, man. So I just wanted to send a shout out to Kirby's family and to all of his fans, and like all of us, man.
Sure.
You know, all the Dragon Ball Z fans out there, and just I hope his family's getting through this time.
It's a loss. It's
Yeah.
it's a loss. I'd imagine probably more poignantly for the family and friends, but to have your work touch so many people is very, very, you know. I hope that that energy gets to him wherever he's at.
Yeah, and I mean, we're in a unique situation here where, like, you and myself as well, where, you know, your voice is immortalized in such a popular thing. Well, we're not immortalized in a popular thing yet.
We're still relatively mortalized.
Yeah, we're pretty mortal.
We're working on our
Like
demigoderies.
Yeah, like a stiff breeze could knock us over. We're pretty mortal. But like in Kirby's position, you know, where he was immortalized in such a way where we could always go back and just listen to him and experience his life through that. And that's just such a blessing, you know, that we're able to do that. So just rest in peace, Kirby, and thanks for everything, man.
Might go watch some old Ocean Dub episodes tonight.
God, I mean, I was watching it too, and it is just as goofy as you think it is, but God, is it fun. You know, it's just pure, unadulterated, early 2000s ass fun.
You know what's also a lot of fun?
What is a lot of fun?
Ocean Dub titles.
Oh, God, yes, they're so good.
So let's get up into
Let's
this.
do it.
To celebrate the Ocean Dub in all of its glory and all of its... And to celebrate...
To champion this fucking
Kirby
company.
Morrow. Episode 120. Original English air date, September 6th, 2000, right? Originally written in 91. Another Super Saiyan? Question mark?
That's the fun dub?
Yeah, that's our fun dub
Okay.
title. Otherwise known as Frieza halved by a single stroke. Another Super Saiyan.
Ooh.
Like, dude, like, damn.
Can we stop putting the end of the episode in the title?
I was reading ahead, and these episodes in particular are egregious with that sin.
Oh my
Egregious.
God.
It's going to be a long night.
Yeah, Frieza halved by a single stroke is probably not the best episode title after we were talking about him with assless chaps in the last one.
Enough. Enough. Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed my Twitter post.
We have reached our limit for that. Thank you very much.
I just capped it off, you know.
Yeah, we're done. Just can we put a pin in that?
Just put a pin. I just wrapped it up in a bow. It's a nice tight present. There you go.
For sure. As Frieza and King Cold prepare to strike, a mysterious purple boy armed with a sword comes out of nowhere and challenges them to the fight. It looks like this boy has made a grave mistake, or maybe it's the other way around.
Oh, yeah, it is the other way around.
So, I think this is what... Is this... did you go... let me see. No, did we do the thing where he, like, took Frieza's energy blast and...
I think that was my gushing moment. I kind of just, like, flew ahead, I guess.
Okay.
You know,
fantastic.
As I do in my normal fashion.
No worries. So, like, Trunks is, it could be, it does not look like Trunks is doing well.
No.
From this.
Like, he's got 500 guys up on him, and Frieza and King Cold are just like, all right, we're just gonna fucking do it ourselves, you know? And Trunks is just like, make me. Like, and it was just, it's so good. He's laughing the whole time. He's just taunting Frieza. He's just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Just out, dick swinging out. Like, we are ready to go, man.
Yeah, I mean, Frieza was such a threat. And for someone to be just like having the Frieza amount of fun with Frieza.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
Treating Frieza, the thing that really scared me was he was treating Frieza like a warm-up. And I was like, oh my God. Like, what kind of power, man?
If that was the warm-up, then this is the pitch, my friend.
Yeah, buddy.
Episode 121, Welcome Back, Goku. Or, hey, it's been a while. Son Goku returns.
Oh no. Oh no, that can't be
man,
that can't. Can I see your phone for a second?
There you go.
That's the title.
Hey, double exclamation points. It's been a while. ...
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Since I could hold my Saiyan up head up high. All right, Son Goku returns.
Oh my God. What is this, the fucking Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood episode? Like,
Hi there, neighbor.
Hi there, Trunks.
I hope you don't mind if I change my bloomers.
Oh,
all right.
God.
The Z-Fighters finally arrive to face Frieza, only to see the mysterious swordsman becoming a Super Saiyan and defeating Frieza and King Cold with ease. So this is probably what you're talking about.
Yeah.
With the threat over, he tells others that Goku will be coming soon, but can he be trusted? What connection does he have with the Saiyans?
Yeah. So this is after he just makes quick work of Frieza. Like, just, holy shit, man. I remember thinking that this is going to be like ushering in a new era of Super Saiyans where we're going to see Super Saiyans with swords. And I was like, this show just got 1,000 times more interesting.
You had my interest, but now you have my full undivided attention.
I was like, yes! So I was like, okay, cool. And then Trunks, Krillin, Vegeta, Tien, all of them are just sitting in the fucking desert drinking he-taps.
I'm sorry, what?
That's the soda in fucking Dragon Ball Z.
He-taps?
He-tap.
I'm fucked up.
Because they couldn't say beer, so they had to, like...
Oh, no.
Yeah, so they had to fucking...
Unfucking real.
Yeah, they had to, like, change it to make it look believable. so they, like, changed the B a little bit and kept the E. Yeah, it was a time.
God, I hate that.
It was a time. So, Heat Tap, man. Sponsored, this episode sponsored by Heat.
So Trunks is basically like, all right, Goku en route. Fucking, he's on his way.
He's like, he's gonna land in this exact spot in like 30 minutes.
Yeah. And that's really not the end of prophecies. That
No,
Trump
it's not.
Trump
Can
has
you
to make.
imagine being fucking Krillin? Poor Krillin. Like, he just got, like, he's just back from being absolutely murked by Frieza. Blown up psychically by Frieza. All of a sudden, Frieza comes back, and Krillin's like, oh god, Goku's not here. I have to do this. So, fucking, he gets there, and then he's preparing himself emotionally to fight Frieza. Then Trunks comes out of nowhere, who they have no idea who he is, turns Super Saiyan, makes super quick work of Frieza, and then Trunks walks over and goes, hey, you guys want to go meet me over there? I'd be like...
No.
I would, like, my skeleton would be on the outside of... the outside of my body, tap dancing while I think of a response. Like, I would not know... even remotely how to start approaching that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not the easiest.
Like, that's an intense emotion. Like, these people have to be so numb at this point.
I feel like every time a new plot point happens, Krillin just throws up his hands like, fuck it. All right.
This may as well happen.
Sure. Look at that. I've been impaled.
Oh, man.
Okay. Episode 122. I'm only going to give the English dub.
Okay.
For right now. Mystery revealed. Goku finally arrives on Earth, but wonders who this mysterious purple-haired boy really is. The young swordsman asks Goku to speak to him privately. Once he and Goku are out of nearly everyone's earshot, his identity is revealed. His name is Trunks.
There it is.
And he is the son of Vegeta and Bulma
Yeah.
in the future.
Yeah. When that happened when I was a kid, I was like, what the fuck?
Straight up crazy.
I was like, here we go. We're seeing some future shit, boys.
Yeah, they like did some X-Men shit. Like
I loved it.
it was crazy.
I really loved it. So there was a really funny line, like, you know, we made all the sexual tension jokes last episode.
Sure.
It does not stop. In fact, it almost gets worse.
Oh, Goku Trunks?
Yeah, like there was a Goku Trunks moment too.
Oh my god!
They're like, he literally did the "I'll show you mine if you show me yours."
Did
like
he say
Super
that
Saiyan
out loud?
Almost like he's like, "Can you do it too? Show me."
Fuck off.
And I'm like, yeah, it was weird. It was very strange. But
Yeah. Wow.
like, just to see the two of them go Super Saiyan, when I was a child, I was like,
Let's fucking
I
go.
was like, oh, man.
So I guess at this point I can reveal the Ocean Dub title, which is
Yes.
was pretty egregious in regards of plot point reveals. Colton. My dad is Vegeta. Admissions of the mysterious youth.
I'm numb. I'm numb. I feel nothing.
To die.
I feel nothing from the Ocean Dub titles anymore.
So crazy.
My mind,
Before the first frame of the show is on,
my
the title
brain,
card is on.
my brain just put up the last brick.
You just fucking. Oh man!
Like I'm just expert compartmentalizing the Ocean Dub
Like
titles.
these all go over here to my mental incinerator.
Hopefully, enough gin will spark the fire.
Oh, and here's some dumb shit.
Oh, here's some dumb shit.
Here's some dumb shit. This kid, who is the son of two major characters that despise one another at the moment, from the future, whose name is Shorts, tells Goku.
Wait. How different would the show have been if his name was Shorts?
I would have killed for like a beam struggle. Right? A beam struggle, right? And he's just like, he's sitting there, like, it's looking bad, and the villain's monologue, and he just goes, eat my shorts. Okay, we need to move on for general sanity. So, even after all that fucking information, he's got some new shit to talk about. He tells Goku of a new threat. Fuck. I don't want to say it. I want to say it because it's part of the podcast, but I don't want to say this.
Yeah.
In 3 years, Goku will die of heart disease.
It seems like when you look at the grand scope of Dragon Ball Z,
You have to be joking.
and that's pretty much what Goku says. He's just like, I survived Frieza and Vegeta and like the end of the world like 3 times, and I'm gonna die of a heart attack?
Yeah. And Trunks just goes, yeah, you did all that, but I went into your fridge and all there is bacon and heavy cream in there, Goku.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, man.
Yeah, fuck me.
So fucking
So yeah,
amazing.
in 3 years, Goku's ticker is going to stop for no goddamn reason.
No, there's a reason. Because when he got back from Namek, apparently there was a virus that was on... I know, man. I know.
Fuck
I
up.
know.
Shut the fuck up.
There's apparently...
Can we inject him with a little piccolo penicillin and get this done with, please? A fucking alien virus. Yeah,
There's an
okay.
alien heart virus that no one had ever seen, and Goku was the first case of it, and it was contagious, and they found a vaccine for it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They found the vaccine.
Who else died? You know who else died?
Who else died?
I don't fucking know. They didn't tell anyone. Goku was the only apparently important one that died.
Yeah.
So
this was a Namekian-born virus, or was
I don't
this
know if
something
it was
introduced by
specifically-
Frieza? Like,
I don't know if it's specifically Namekian, but like
Interesting.
it was a virus that he caught from space that attacks his heart.
all right, we're moving on.
Yeah.
So without Goku, the Z Fighters will be powerless to stop Trunks' next prediction. Fucking Nostradamus over here. The 2 androids that will begin to bring the Earth under their tyrannical rule. He has come to inform them in order to change the future and gives Goku a special medicine to take when the heart disease strikes him. So he just like hands Goku some fucking Prilosec or something, and then it's just like, hey, by the way, 2 robots are gonna take over your fucking world unless you do something and take this Prilosec at the exact right time.
Okay, purple wizard man.
Otherwise, your shitty friends aren't gonna be able to cut it. Your shitty friends and your idiot kid.
You know, I'm starting to see why my parents never wanted to watch Dragon Ball Z with me. Like,
you keep coming. That train keeps coming back into the station.
like the more we talk about it, I'm like, wow, I get it. You know,
I don't want to watch this. You know,
if I were to just read this, I wouldn't fucking watch this. Are you out of your mind? Actually, no, I would. I definitely would, because I need to see how fucking insane this is for myself.
Yeah, it's not going to get any more clear in episode 123. Which
Like, it doesn't seem this insane when you're watching it.
no, it absolutely it's this insane, but we're experiencing it contextually.
Yeah.
When you have the visual context and like the plot and like character attachments, it's a lot less insane. This is trying to take the experience of Dragon Ball Z and converting it to 6 to 8 sentences.
Yeah.
So
It's tough.
episode 123.
We're like raw dogging these episodes.
Yeah.
Like, it really is.
I've been like craving hot dogs since this podcast started.
Oh, dude. Next time we do a podcast, we gotta do that.
Goku's special technique, otherwise known as Goku's new finishing technique. Watch my instantaneous movement.
And how is that a finishing technique? How does one finish with that?
Goku explains to the others on how he survived Namek's explosion, but apparently caught fucking King COVID-19 while he was involved.
That's it. That's the end of the podcast.
He survived.
Oh god!
Right, fucking. So he survived Namek's explosion. He reveals that his new instant transmission technique that he learned from the friendly inhabitants of the planet Yard Rat. Yard Rat.
It's actually pronounced Yard Rat.
Yard Rat. You just say it's pronounced Yard Rat. You literally just said it's pronounced Yard Rat. It just sounds like you're saying it faster.
Yeah, you have to say it faster, otherwise it sounds like Yard Rat.
It still fucking sounds like Yard Rat.
I know it does.
In my head, this is a planet of just mice that can just instant transmission.
You're not terribly far.
Unfucking believable.
There are a bunch of ET looking motherfuckers that can just teleport.
The claw. Okay.
They really are, man.
Unreal.
Oh god,
Yeah,
it's
not
so
a whole
funny.
lot. Not a whole lot. So Goku, with his just heart just filled to bursting with
How many
fucking-
times do you think we hear about Yard Rat ever again?
Probably 0 times.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
That's
Actually, I think it comes up in passing once.
It's like Star Wars Deep Lore. They're just like, hey, this is a thing that exists for this reference only.
Yeah, that
Enjoy.
was literally this planet existed to teach Goku instant transmission.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Episode 124. Z Warriors prepare. Z Warriors prepare. Otherwise known as I will overcome Goku, the king of the Saiyan warrior race.
Oh, he's not the king.
No, he's not.
No.
He's literally not. Like,
Now, I will say before we didn't actually get to it, the way that Goku escaped Namek is he went and he tried to get on Frieza's ship, but it was too damaged. So he had flown around, he was trying to find the Capsule Corp ship, and that had already fallen into the fucking lava. Like, he watched it fall into the lava.
Woof.
So he's just like, what am I going to do now? You know, those are the only two ships. So, like, while he was flying away from Frieza's ships, he happened to catch a glint of Captain Ginyu's ship that had still landed. Like, you know, they came in on the little Saiyan pods, and Captain Ginyu's was the only one left. So he happened to catch a glint of it, and he flew to it and got it right before it hit the lava. So, yeah, so he was able to put himself in stasis and just plot whatever fucking course was there, because I think Ginyu and his men were on their way to conquer Yardrat. So,
unbelievable.
Yeah.
The last mission of the Ginyu Force.
Yeah, man.
Sad. All right. Well, as Piccolo and Goku train with Gohan, Vegeta trains under very high gravity levels in efforts to become a Super Saiyan.
Oh, yeah.
But can he survive it?
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so this is where Vegeta really becomes like his extra try-hard self. He just adopts living on Earth now. Like, he's just there. He's just one of the homies. He's just angry homie Vegeta. And Piccolo and Gohan go do their training thing. Like, it's really cool. And it's really funny because, like, oh, Piccolo, Goku, and Gohan all train together. So this is the first time that Gohan's really, like, training with Goku. And it's really amazing to watch this whole sequence because they don't treat him like Gohan. They treat him like another fighter. You know?
Cute.
It is really, really cool. Like, they don't go easy on him at all.
I mean, why would you? I mean,
Exactly.
He's proven himself at this point.
Of course, which I think is amazing, and it's super pivotal for what happens later in, like, Season 6. So, I really enjoy that. That, like, Goku, yeah, you know what? He's
a doof.
He's a doof. He's not a great dad.
No.
He's not a fantastic father.
No.
But, he's... I want to say he kind of is, but at the same time he's not.
So, like, here's the deal. Like, my dad had to travel a lot for work. My dad was occasionally, like, out of my house, like, a good maybe 200 days out of the year. You know,
Right.
like, it's just the way it is. And I feel like Goku, there hasn't been, I think, since Season 1, any, like, I guess, spans of time where he wanted to be away from his family. Like,
Right.
I don't really think that Goku was like, oh, well, fuck my family, I'm gonna go train and do whatever the fuck.
No, he loves Chi-Chi and he
Sure.
loves Gohan. you
But
know?
like, I feel like he gets this bad anime dad vibe from endangering his son at such a young age and submitting him to hard physical training before his muscles had developed. But as well, like, I think that he also gets a bad rap from just being dead all the fucking time, or like, on a weird space vision quest after you defeat a galactic, you know, Führer. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think like if I were to defeat Space Hitler, like I think I should at least have a year to be able to sort that shit out myself. You know what I mean?
Just like go into places, start taking shit for free. They're like, "What are you doing?" It's just like, "Is Frieza around anymore?" Yeah, I didn't think so. Like, perfectly understandable. Have a nice day.
Incomprehensible. Like, I think that's it's a fair assumption. Goku gets a lot of shit for being dead, but like as weird as that sounds to us, in the Dragon Ball Z universe, death has no fucking consequence.
Sure. And I feel like, you know, this is the first time that we've seen Goku train with Gohan, because like maybe when he was a little kid he's like, oh, you know, punch, kick, this is how it works.
Yeah, and like all of Gohan's fighting had come out of like bursts of anger or bursts of emotion, and kind of just Gohan observing how Goku moves and fights and kind of just winging it from there, because Gohan's a fucking smart kid.
Yeah.
Like he's a ridiculously smart kid. So Goku training him actually is so cool.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a good step.
It definitely turns him into the most dangerous character in the entire group.
You just got trained by Piccolo and Goku.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Piccolo's brains and Goku's skills. Like,
Jesus.
get the fuck out of here. Come on now.
All right. So our next trick. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. I think it's like keep sneaking back.
Do you have King COVID-19?
I do. Okay.
That
Episode.
was so good.
Thanks, man.
That was amazing.
I saw an opportunity. So we've got obviously it's not a joke, but
Right.
I tried my best to be hip with the times.
Oh yeah.
So Goku's Ordeal is episode 125, or License Mastery, Goku's newest trial. Goku and Piccolo stop their training to learn how to drive so that Chi-Chi can get a car.
Yeah, this was a fun episode.
What a fucking plot turn that is.
Yeah, no pun intended.
They may be powerful fighters, but can they get their licenses in time to continue their training and also keep Chi-Chi happy?
I just liked it. Just 1 second. Just let me sidle up to the audience here. They can fly.
Chi-Chi can fly.
Videl can fly.
Videl can fly, that is true.
Why can't Chi-Chi?
I don't know, man. Like, she's just hands. Like, that's fine. Not, can Krillin fly? Krillin can fly.
Krillin
Can fly. Can Yamcha fly?
Yeah.
Yamcha can fly?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Tien can fly.
Tien can fly. I knew that.
So
Bulma can't fly, can she?
No.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't think I think it takes a certain
Bulma fly at one point.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, probably not of her own accord.
Jesus.
But like Chi-Chi can fly. Like Chi-Chi's in that martial arts world. She should know how to fly. Although, you know what?
It's kind of like a Princess Leia force sensitive situation where like it's going to happen when it's most needed.
I guess so, but at the same time, I'm thinking about it right now. Like if you and I could fly,
Oh god.
like would you use it every day?
I don't know. I mean, it seems more eco-friendly than using a car.
Well, of course, but like if you need to maintain a low profile,
I'm not going to fly during the day because I feel like as soon as someone sees me flying, like here's the deal. I would take the ability to fly if I could only fly about 10 feet off the ground.
Oh,
like
yeah.
if I could just like look at someone as I pass and like they can like make eye contact with me, like see the whites of my eyes as they pass.
oh god,
Just like no one's ever going.
the whites, like your eyes are just
I want somebody to be like reaching, like you ever like drop something in your car and you're like still have one eye on the road and you're like reaching down. I want to be right in somebody's fucking window when they come back up into the car. That's the realm I want to stay in. I want to like Annie, are you okay through like railroad tunnels and just be like sitting on the train on the way up.
Oh my god!
I would absolutely fly, but I wouldn't fly during the day because the government would take me and be like, "We must experiment on you. Why can you fly
for real?"
So I'm cool with like not being like MK Ultra and like turning into a cryptid at night.
For real, I mean, that's what I'm
lock
saying.
the doors. The flying nerds out tonight.
Oh man!
If you listen at night, sometimes you can hear him. The book was better. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, good God. I love that. So yeah, I guess it's pertinent for them to know how to drive in case they need to keep a low profile.
Use it every day?
Absolutely. Are you out of your mind?
You would just fly everywhere.
I would just yeet myself from destination to destination.
I think I know you well enough where you would either always or learn how to, if you couldn't, just like taking air steps.
Oh yeah,
like be flying but just looking like you're taking giant ridiculous Ministry of Silly Walks as steps, but you're a giant man rocketing through the air actually.
Oh my god, like I would use it all the time. All the goddamn time. Like, if the government wants to come after me, they gotta catch me. Like, that's it.
Just like flying away. Just like shoot him down. He's a threat to national security. All right, episode 126. The androids appear.
Oh, here we go.
I am so goddamn excited for
Oh,
this.
this is so fucking good.
Otherwise known as, terrifyingly in the ocean dub, murderers who leave no trace. Which ones are the artificial humans?
Yo, oh my god.
Isn't that scary?
Oh my lord.
That's like a lot more terrifying than I expected. So apparently they're just murking people left and right.
They are. They
leaving
literally
no trace. I would want to be an android. Here's the deal.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sick and tired of like the human process. I'm sick
Yeah,
of it. Just download everything into my brain.
Well,
and let
technically,
me just like not sleep. I'm in.
These two, kind of spoilers, maybe.
Let's temper our sense of decency.
Kinda. I don't know if it's a spoiler because we find
Okay,
out.
well, you seem confused enough about it that I think we can let it happen.
Well, we find out extremely quick, you know.
that they're androids.
No, we find out extremely quick that these aren't the only androids. You
Sure.
know? So,
yeah.
like, so these two are actual androids. Like, these two are robots.
Yeah, isn't this the old looking?
This
dude
is
with the
Dr.
hat?
Giro.
And the weird
yeah.
fat one with the hat. The hat.
Yeah, the weird one.
I remember that.
And then Android 17 and 18, which are very well-known characters by this
Androids
point.
19 and 20.
Yeah, those are Androids 19 and 20. But Android 17 and 18 are not actual androids. They are cyborgs.
Interesting.
Yes, because they were actual people that were abducted and used in
God.
they were used in experiments by
Right.
Dr. Giro.
So can I say something real fast before we get started?
Of course.
From episode 125 to 126, there's a 3-year time skip.
Yes. Yes, there is.
What?
Because
The last episode was them. Did Chi-Chi learn how to drive? Did it take 3
oh
years?
no, that episode they learned how to drive. Not well.
Unbelievable.
Goku and Piccolo had a literal fucking Mario Kart episode. Like it, I'm not kidding. I'm really not. We get to see Piccolo in jeans.
Is this the iconic?
This
with
is the iconic-
purple, the long sleeve and the backwards hat.
Yep, that's the iconic Piccolo.
Streetwear Piccolo is always important.
It's so good.
All right, so 3 years have passed, and Goku and the others have arrived on Amiibo Island, where the androids 19 and 20 are going to attack as Trunks predicted.
And this is where like
It's a Membo Island. I was messing with you.
So Vegeta actually goes
unfucking
It's fine.
bothered he was.
Unbothered. That's all right. So Vegeta actually had gone to space to train. Like he had flown off in the Capsule Corp ship that he was using to train his artificial gravity. So he's gone currently. You know, he's fucking gonzo. And nobody knows where he is. He's not with the group right now, so we're waiting for him to come back. But then this is the day that the androids are supposed to appear.
Oh,
And
that's not good.
No, it's not good at all. So they go to this city and they literally show up. They roll up in their martial arts gear and they're like, all right, spread out. And like look for these fucking things. So all of a sudden the city starts like exploding in like fire and smoke. It's like obviously that's where the fucking androids have to be. So they're like, there's one key thing about it, no pun intended, because it actually has to do with sensing power levels. You remember how on Namek, Goku and Krillin and Gohan could see Frieza, but he couldn't see them without their scouters?
No.
Remember, like, he could sense that Frieza was there, he could sense power levels?
Who could sense power level?
Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Krillin.
Sure,
all of them
they could
sense
tell that,
power.
very powerful fucking signal freezes here.
Yeah, but Frieza couldn't do that back because he never learned how.
Oh, spicy.
Yeah, so that's why they needed the scouters.
Right, to scout that out. Right.
Yes. So, interestingly enough, this one skill that they have been relying on for pretty much the entire series at this point, they find out doesn't work on these guys.
Oh, shit.
Because they are unsensible.
Wow.
Because they are machines.
That's a JoJo Part 2 situation right there.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
they literally have to fan out and look for them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is the first time we've ever seen that happen. So Yamcha's going around the city looking for them. Tien's going around.
That's our next episode, actually.
Yeah,
Yamcha forcing himself into relevance.
Yeah. Oh, Yamcha. Oh, Yamcha.
All right. So, number 127, a handy trick.
Oh, no.
Otherwise known
No,
as
that's not the episode title, is it?
a handy trick.
Oh, that's so bad.
Why is it bad?
You'll see.
Okay. The cold, also known in the ocean dub as the cold-blooded number 20's hideous atrocities, Goku's super transformation of anger. Yamcha has found the androids, but is beaten and is hanging on by a thread as Goku and the others come to his aid.
As Yamcha normally is.
Yamcha.
So, you want to know what's...
You were invited to the search party, bro. Like, you can't be fucking pulling the L this early.
So, it's actually not really his fault.
No?
No, because
Never
A,
is.
can't sense power levels, so how the fuck is he going to know what to look for?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So here's the thing. They sneak up on him and they the Android 20, which is the Dr. Zero one, clamps his hand over Yamcha's mouth. Mm-hmm. So he can't cry out for help. He can't scream for help.
Classic.
And what's in Dr. Zero's hand, which is what the episode title is a little node in his palm where he can suck the power out of people.
Oh, yikes.
And then once Yamcha's weak enough, he takes his other hand, which is why I say the episode title is terrible, and thrusts it through Yamcha's chest.
God, Yamcha is constantly getting impaled.
Yeah, so which is why I was saying that's a bad episode title.
Well, that's what it is, man.
So I actually saw a meme with that very scene the other day. It was, the credit card declines memes?
Heart surgeon.
Doctor, we've just completed your heart transplant. Credit card declines. It's just Yamcha with the hand through the chest.
Unbelievable.
Oh, it's so good.
Krillin brings Yamcha to Bulma with the senzu beans, while Goku leads the androids away from the city.
Yeah, it's surprising that he survived that shit.
But the androids have a secret ability that only Yamcha now knows.
Yeah.
Which is, I would imagine, is Jiro's fucking power cell.
Well, they both have it.
So Fat Man also has it?
Fat Man also has it.
I love them. Wow. That's very broken.
Yeah.
That's like power vampirism.
It is. It's exactly that. So they can't use ki blasts on them because he'll just suck them up.
Ah, okay.
And it'll charge them.
All right. Got it.
Yeah, so they got to get up close and personal and be
fight them,
careful.
boys.
Then be careful not to get grabbed.
Fight them metal lads.
So,
whew, crazy. Shall we press on?
Yeah, let's do what? So let's get one more. Let's bang out one more episode.
128. That puts us in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh no, we're only 45 minutes in. We could do more than that.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Okay. Episode 128. Double Trouble for Goku, or Goku's Double Shock, caught between illness and adversary.
Oh, baby.
Goku didn't take his fucking Prilosec.
No, he didn't fucking take his pills.
He did not consume Prilosec.
Consume Prilosec.
He didn't take his pills. He's stuck between illness and adversary. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I literally read episode fucking sentence 2. I'm like, you gotta be joking. The fight begins as Goku turns Super Saiyan and fights Android 19. So that's the fat
Yeah, that's
one?
the fat one.
Ooh. Man, that must have been a cool fight. I want to go watch that.
Yeah, he had an extremely high-pitched voice, like a very high, whiny voice, and he just was like a child playing with his playing with his toys. It was fucking creepy. It was like it was very heavily based on like ancient Chinese lore.
Sure.
But he looked like an ancient Chinese clown.
Yeah, he looked like a really weird baby.
I was like, no! No!
I liked the designs for both of these characters.
I love the
It's just
designs, but
strange.
God, they're creepy as fuck.
All right, so I need something that you're going to need to help me remember.
Yes,
here.
please.
But let's figure out just a hot fucking plot point here. This is the second sentence in the recap. Meanwhile, at the Kami house.
Meanwhile, back at the Kami house,
Marin appears wanting Krillin back. Why?
because they needed an excuse to show Marin for like 3 more episodes.
Weird.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Remember the Ginyu frog arc? Remember that?
I prefer the Ginyu frog arc to the Marin arc.
This is season 4's Ginyu frog arc.
All right. Master Roshi then explains to her the relationship between the Red Ribbon Army and Goku. What the fuck is the Red Ribbon Army? And remember the symbol, right? I remember the symbol.
Dr. Gero is the leader of the Red Ribbon Army. He's like a scientist. No, he's not the leader. He was their head scientist. But the Red Ribbon Army was basically from Dragon Ball. They were... oh my god, what is I'm trying to remember. Remember the ninja dog and the little girl that followed around was it Garlic Jr. that they followed around?
I don't remember.
No, I
did not watch Dragon Ball.
I think it was Garlic Jr. that they actually followed around or something. I don't fucking know.
I love the patch. It's a great patch.
Yeah. So basically, it was just an army that was trying to take over the world. That's basically all you got to know. And Goku single-handedly fucked them up in Dragon Ball. Their whole thing was getting revenge. And Dr. Gero set his entire life after that moment to destroying Goku. Like all of his works were there to annihilate Goku, and that's it.
Right. So the Red Ribbon Army's relationship with Goku seems to be crush, killed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kill on sight if possible. You know, like
it looks like Goku has the situation handled with Android 19, but then discovers the android's absorption technique after firing a Kamehameha. To make matters worse, it looks like something else is weakening him while 19 is ready to fight.
Yeah, like he turns Super Saiyan and he's just not nearly as strong as he normally is at all.
Yeah, it's because he's currently dying of heart disease.
Yeah,
even though Trunks said he had 3 fucking years.
Medicine, Goku.
He said he had 3 years until this shit happened, or like it was going to happen at a later time.
Yeah, what's great is that the medicine that he was supposed to be taking was a preventative medicine.
Oh, Goku.
Yeah,
Goku.
Yeah,
he's
Goku.
The worst.
Goku
he really can be the worst. Sometimes.
Yeah, he is like we said in the previous episode. He's just a walking bicep. That's it. You know,
episode 129. Upgrade to Super Saiyan. Or The Might of Vegeta, the blood of a Super Saiyan awakens.
Oh god, this episode was so fucking cool. This episode was so fucking cool.
Are you gonna be alright?
Oh god, I just love Vegeta so much.
It looks like the heart virus that Trunks warned about came true after all, but at a bad time for Goku, as he is in the clutches of Android 19. Suddenly, Vegeta, powering up to being a Super Saiyan, saves Goku and prepares to fight the androids, and he's got a surprise for everyone. It's him becoming a Super Saiyan.
Yeah, so this is a surprise. So
at the end of the episode, he becomes a Super Saiyan.
We missed a lot of the cool tension and a lot of the cool climactic moments of this episode. Goku is like really fucking struggling, and Vegeta's just kind of sitting there watching him like struggle. It's just like hilarious. So, like, you know, like he's Vegeta. So
watching,
yeah,
like poor form.
Yeah, pretty much. So they tried Sensu Bean, and it only seemed to hurt him. You know, so the Sensu Bean did not work at all.
Okay.
So they had to go and get. He's like, "Oh my god, it's the virus! Holy shit!" So they had to get Goku out of there, and Vegeta's like, "You know what? I'm gonna handle the androids. Fuck it." And the androids have compiled data on all of the Z fighters. That's their whole thing. It's like, okay, I know everything that you're
Yamcha
do.
File must be real fucking thin.
Yamcha file is like 2 kilobytes.
Chaozu's a post-it.
Chaozu is like a note on the sticky app. Like that's
footnote.
You know, just
Christ.
he's a spark note.
Unbelievable.
So and then he has got files on Tien, on Goku. So obviously the Super Saiyan thing didn't fucking register on there because that didn't happen on Earth.
Didn't get the memo.
So they're like, okay, that's new. And then Vegeta comes along and they're like, oh yeah, we have some data on you too, Vegeta, because you were on Earth as well. And we were hoping that we could fucking use you for experiments and shit. So Vegeta's like, okay, that's funny. That's not happening. And he's like, oh, I bet you don't have, there's something that I think your data might be lacking though. And he's just like, what do you mean? He's like, I too am a Super Saiyan. And then everyone's like, what? I mean, we've heard this shit before, you know? So it's like, Vegeta, I don't think you quite understand what that means. And then he's like, no, watch this. And then he powers up to Super Saiyan, and everyone's freaking the fuck out. They're like, how did he do that?
Yeah. I'm just expecting the Z Fighters to be doing the super hot fire shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Yeah, exactly that. And then the whole thing, the Super Saiyan thing was like, oh, you have to be pure of mind and pure of heart to do it. You know, like yeah. So Krillin's just like, isn't that the
bull?
Yeah, and then Krillin does. He's like, isn't that the thing? Don't you have to be like pure of heart to do that? And then Vegeta's like, yeah, exactly. I'm pure evil, baby.
I love that man.
I love him so much. And then, like, he's just so wildly powerful. It's insane. Mm-hmm. So he starts taking on the androids. Well, he doesn't quite start doing that yet. We'll talk about that in the next episode.
We will. Episode 130. Yes.
But, oh my God, Super Saiyan Vegeta arc was so cool.
Episode 130.
Here it is.
The Secret of Dr. Gero. Otherwise known as Number 20's Defiant Spile, The Secret of Dr. Gero.
Well, number 20 is Dr. Gero. It's a metal body of Dr. Gero.
Sure.
With a brain cap. With a little, like...
yeah, his stupid hat.
With a fucking evil Concarne brain cap. Like, you know, just...
Okay. It'd take a while to process that. Finally becoming a Super Saiyan. Vegeta easily defeats Android 19, but Android 20... Dr. Gero, has escaped to come up with a new plan. Vegeta's and the other look for the diabolical android, but it won't be easy.
Yeah, because they can't sense his power level. So Android 20 or Dr. Gero, I'm just going to call him Dr. Gero from here on out. Sure. Dr. Gero goes into the mountains where his laboratory is. So imagine searching for a person in the mountains.
Yeah.
You know, where you're used to relying on this ability to sense people's presence. And even that's not hard. Like, even that's difficult because you can suppress your power level. So you can hide from that. But imagine going this whole time, being able to do that, and then just having that ability turned the fuck off, and now you have to find him in the mountains. You know?
Now you have to find him in the mountains.
Yeah, like, that's rough. That's rough. And, like, he's not flying. He's walking. He's literally walking through the mountains because they're like, why the fuck would he do that?
Just having a hike, you know?
Just going on a hike. Just a sneaky hike.
Okay. Episode 131. More androids?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so many more androids.
There's like question mark, exclamation point, question mark.
There's like a Dragon Ball Z abridged joke about that where Vegeta's just like, I thought you said there was only going to be 2 androids. I see 5. And it's then there's a movie called Super Android 13.
Yes.
And then in that movie there's like 3 more androids, and then Vegeta's like, do I hear 8 androids?
He's so pissed. He's so angry when people don't listen to him.
He's so fucking mad.
Otherwise known as a reality more terrifying than the future. Trunks' suspicions.
Oh yeah. So Trunks at this point, like, his predictions are starting to fall apart. You know, because the Android 20 and Android 19 is where they really started to fall apart, you know? Mm-hmm. Where Trunks saw these androids, and he's like, these are not the androids that I was talking about. They're here on the same day.
Could it be that they're not the droids that they were looking for?
That's 2 Star Wars jokes in 1 episode. Well done. Well done. Can we get a hat trick?
Yeah, we'll try.
All right. So Trunks is like...
Don't disappoint me.
There it is. There's the hat trick. So Trunks is like, these are not the androids that I'm talking about. These are not the ones from my future. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is going on? So Vegeta's like, you didn't predict. This is not that. What? This is not what you don't. We want to run that by me one more time. Just,
I'm very upset at you.
Yeah, he's
as
just
your father.
Well, Vegeta don't know that yet.
Oh, that's true. He only told Goku like a complete troll.
Yeah, so, absolutely. And Piccolo knows. Piccolo. Yeah, you know why Piccolo knows?
Because Goku and him have a group chat. That's
no,
why.
No. You ready for this? Piccolo's got big ears.
No way. You're kidding me. That's the plot point?
That's it. Because you can hear it. So stupid. But yeah, so this is where Trunks like is freaking out. He's like, okay, we have to find Dr. Giro's lab because if these two androids are the only ones that are around, maybe the ones from my future haven't woken up yet. Maybe this is some sort of alternate future that's going to happen. And now at this point, I'm flying blind. And there could be more androids on top of the ones that I already know. And this could be a clusterfuck way worse than what I have to deal with.
Oh, sure.
So now let's see what happens in the episode.
Dr. Gero grabs Piccolo from behind in order to steal his energy so that he could defeat the Z Fighters.
Yeah, he does.
But Gohan comes to Piccolo's rescue just in time. After eating a Senzu bean to restore the energy that Android 20 stole, Piccolo begins to fight with the android. Meanwhile,
Piccolo can communicate with people telepathically.
That's true.
So,
meanwhile, Trunks has returned to the past and has discovered something different about these androids. He's never seen them before!
yeah!
So where are the androids he warned Goku about? That's it. That's the end of the episode.
That's the end of the episode, yeah. So, I guess I went a little ahead. I forgot that Trunks didn't go with them to the actual city.
Shocking.
Yeah, so... but yeah, so that I basically just explained that whole part. Trunks is like, what the fuck? Who is that? You know, he's like, what is that? And then Vegeta's like, that's the android. And Trunks is like, no, it's not.
No, it's not. It's a blonde girl and an androgynous dude. Yeah, let's go.
So, and Vegeta's like, what do you fucking mean this isn't the android? So... They're all like, what do you mean? So Trunks is like, we have to find the lab because something's fucked. Something's fucked right now. We gotta go look at it. So that's the next episode, right?
It is. Episode 132, Follow Dr. Gero, or Give Chase, the search for Dr. Gero's mysterious laboratory.
Yeah.
Bulma arrives on the scene, discover that Android... I just literally, because I've been replacing Android 20 with Dr. Gero, so I literally almost read it as... Bulma arrives on the scene to discover that Dr. Gero is Dr. Gero himself. Android 20 is Dr. Gero. Goku was Ginyu and Ginyu was Goku, alright? The insane scientist fires an energy blast as a smokescreen so that he can escape to activate androids 17 and 18.
Ooh, baby.
Let's go. Which sends Bulma flying. After saving his young mother and therefore
there you go. Bulma flies. There you go.
There you go.
You just took the... oh, that sounded good. You just took the microphone.
Well, maybe we know how to avoid that in the future, don't we? Sends Bulma flying. There she goes. After saving his younger mother and subsequently his younger self, Trunks follows Vegeta to stop him from facing the androids head on as the others try to find Gero's laboratory before he does. But will they make it? I don't quite know.
I do, but I'm not going to tell everybody. So Dr. Gero makes it to the lab, and man, oh man, do we get some fun shit happening next. So you want to bang out one more episode, then call it an episode?
Sure. I mean, Android 17 and 18 just woke up, so I figure it would be rude to after them waiting for so long.
Yeah, we'll do one more episode with them, and oh my god, these are some of the coolest characters in this whole show. And what's really crazy is that these two characters are super long-standing characters in Dragon Ball Z, and in Super as well. Mm-hmm. So, like, Android 17 is a very important character in Super.
Agreed.
Like,
so... the 133s is really short, so do you want to go over to 134, and that way we have exactly 5 more episodes left in this season?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Oh, God, I lost my place. Okay, episode 133. Nightmare Coming True, otherwise known as And the Terror Becomes Reality, number 17 and 18, Awaken.
Ooh, baby.
Dr. Gero hides on the ground as the Z's warriors are close to finding his secret laboratory, thanks to Bulma, but the Mad Doctor will not give up so easily. Meanwhile, Goku's condition is starting to get better, but will he recover quickly enough to help his friends? Thank God that heart virus kicked in for about 45 minutes.
Yeah, thank God.
So interesting that we sidelined Goku for 45 minutes.
I wish that we had medicine for this like 3 years ago.
God.
Wish that we had a vaccine for it. If only some mystery kid from the future came back and gave Goku a vaccine, that would have been really nice.
Yeah.
All he had to do was fucking take it. That's all he had to do.
All he had to do was take it.
Drink it, like eat it. It's the one thing Goku
Crush
does.
it up, inject it into your eyeball for all I care.
Literally the one thing Goku does better than fighting is eating.
All right. To end us off, episode 134, Goku's Assassin. Otherwise known as Too Late to Do Anything, ? The ultimate weapons to kill Goku.
Yeah.
Androids 17 and 18, the ones responsible for the future destruction of Earth, have finally awakened. The androids are not following Dr. Giro's orders as they try to activate another android, Android 16.
My boy.
Android 17 then kills Dr. Giro.
Yeah, he does. He literally decapitates him.
Classy.
And he decapitates him in front of the Z fighters.
Yeah, that's a power move.
Yeah, and Dr. Giro is yelling at the Z fighters you have to destroy them. I'm like, wow, if only you didn't fucking wake him up.
Maybe if you hadn't done this.
Yeah, maybe this whole thing could have been avoided if you just not.
Trunks, not wanting to stall long enough for the duo of androids to activate 16, blows up Dr. Giro's lab.
Oh yeah, he goes full berserker mode. He's just I cannot let this happen. I cannot let you get another fucking android out here. No. So he just he goes into an explosion of anger, Super Saiyan rage, and just blows up the entire lab.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to do dick, unfortunately, because...
Does not do dick.
Atop the rebel, Android 17, 18, and Android 16, resting in his chamber, all remain unfazed by the blast. Androids awaken 16 and head towards Goku's residence to fulfill their mission to kill Goku.
Cool thing about 16 is he's supposedly incomplete. So
I love him even more now.
He's a good man, and his only directive is to kill Goku. That is his only thing.
It's my prime objective.
Yes, he's supposed to be the Arnold Schwarzenegger of this whole thing. But he's just a nature-loving, chilled-out android, and...
Love him to death.
He's just this big, hulking green mass who just loves birds.
Dude really rocked a red mohawk.
Oh, yeah. And what's interesting enough is that that we meet a character. There's a game called Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Yes.
Where he actually plays a much bigger role. This isn't really a spoiler, but...
spoiler for any...
I mean, for Fighter Z, kind of.
Anyone playing Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
I mean, kind of. I mean, they explain it really early on. So, Android 16... The look of him is actually based on somebody in Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Do you know Android 21? Who is that?
The new one, the girl,
the new one, yeah,
the girl,
the scientist girl who turns into a Majin Buu.
Yeah.
That's Android 21. That is Android 16's mom.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How does that work numerically?
Don't know how that worked numerically, but I think
21, I was like, oh, there's a new one. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Well, I think she had become an android out of grief or some shit like that. Made herself an android.
What do you mean?
Made herself an android. I am 45. Listen, wait.
Android out of grief.
I am 45 minutes into Fighter Z.
I'm so sad. Memory deleted.
I think she made herself an android because she's also a scientist. How Dr. Giro did it.
This is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. It's Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my god!
You're questioning.
It sure is Dragon Ball Z. Cut it off. Cut it off.
Before we go, thank you so much.
Though. That is crazy. Yeah. I did not know that.
Android 21 is one of my new favorite characters, though. She's fucking great.
Oh my god.
So, If you like this episode, just be sure to tell someone about it.
Sure.
You know, just, share it with someone you think you might like this stupid shit.
Yeah,
with.
if you like this episode, you're probably disturbed, and so you should share it with someone who else is disturbed. You know?
Therapy's expensive. Come talk to us.
Come
you know?
talk to us.
So it's a lot of fun. And then you can follow us on Twitter at the Tryforce. You can also check us out on Twitter, and our Twitter handles are in the description of the video.
Since this seems to be a you and I thing, would you mind if I plugged something very quick?
Please, of course.
So the holidays are coming up. Obviously, people.
The holidays are just around the corner.
Just around the corner. The Hess truck's back in the fucking.
Sweet
it's better
God.
than ever. But holidays are coming up, and I do have a I do commission artwork.
Oh yes,
Over on at ZForm Arts on Instagram. That's at ZEEFORM Arts. So if you want, obviously, come commission me. I will make sure to do my best to get your art to you by the holiday gift giving times. I feel like
please
art
do that.
is an underappreciated gift and is very inexpensive and can support people doing what they love.
Of course.
So if you'd like to gain a holiday commission, come see me and come DM me.
Absolutely. And the art that you do is fucking awesome.
Thank you, man.
Like I really, really love that.
Haven't been able to do much since I've been teaching, but I'm hoping to get some holiday commissions.
Yeah, man. That's so cool. So I hope you know what? I think I have a few ideas. I
bet you do. I bet you do.
I think it'll be very fun.
Yeah.
So, well, thanks so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
It'll only be a brief time before we see you next.
Fuck!